Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to answer a very popular question today about the young man, the 6'3" sensation, the Lost Boy Tyson Reigns from Reno, Nevada. We've got him here today with us. Tyson.
What's up, brother?
How are you going to handle this match with Matt Fury?
Man, you know, I've been thinking an awful lot about that lately. Matt Fury's just one of those guys who's really intense in the ring and leaves everything he has. So, what am I going to do about Matt Fury? I'm going to go out there and have the best match of my life with Matt Fury. That's what I'm going to do.
Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Tonight, a scorned referee takes on a tyrant of a former champion, Christian Black versus JP Alexander, Big MF.
You know what I say about this? Know your role. You're a ref, not a fighter.
And right now, Matt Fury, fresh off the disappointment of not becoming champion, takes on Reno's Tyson Reigns.
Are you ready for some competition? I would love some competition. Okay, he came all the way from Reno. We're going to give him some competition that is first rate here in TWF. You got music? We got music? No. Okay, good.
Do we have music?
Definitely with the best here at TWF.
The Colonial's old. It's historic. Tyson Reigns in the ring right now, ready for competition. And talk about competition. Talk about top-notch, high-flying, exciting. And he's got music.
Beloved by the people. Probably the most popular wrestler at TWF.
Loved by the masses here in TWF, Matt Fury came within an eyelash of becoming the champion of this company a few weeks back. However, he will not let that deter his professional wrestling career. Amazing reaction for an absolutely gifted competitor.
I gotta hand it to this guy. He's got amazing moves.
And not only can he fly all over the place, though, he also wrestled for City College in Sacramento. He can do things you don't expect he can do in the ring. Well-rounded. It's not just about the backflips.
I'll tell you another thing. This guy is tough. I don't like a lot of things about this man, but I don't knock his fighting skills.
Well, obviously, on paper, Matt Fury has got to be the favorite. However, Tyson Reigns turning some heads, requesting this match with Matt Fury. Came all the way from Reno for an opportunity. Went over those mountains, came into Sacramento, wanted an opportunity to showcase his skills against one of the best Big MF.
I'll tell you what, right now, what we see is a size difference at the moment.
Oh yeah, definitely leverage and size and strength.
Nice duck under there, Jake. You were speaking of his collegiate wrestling ability.
Yeah, but there's a hammerlock now. Matt Fury has
Look
got
at the
to stay
size
away.
difference.
Yeah, dude, 6'3", maybe about what, 260 against about 5'11", 180.
280 after a cheeseburger.
Something. Nice takeover there by Matt Fury, though. You're all the same height when you're laying on the canvas, shoulders down momentarily.
It's too small to hold that big man down with that maneuver.
But very smart by Matt Fury very early on. And I have to think the longer this match goes, the more it favors Fury. Superior conditioning. The kid can do like 5,000 squats and not bat an eye.
What else I'm noticing here is Fury's going right to the wrestling, and he's not flying right now.
Yeah, well, that'll come later. I'm sure it will. You got to soften the guy up before you can do a 450 onto him.
Tire this big guy out with cardio.
Matt Fury, though, trying to regain.
Look for that duck under.
There we go. Headlock by the much stronger Tyson Reigns.
I love it.
Is that a noogie?
A noogie.
I haven't seen one of those since '83.
This guy's got the right attitude.
Into the ropes he goes.
Nice shoulder tackle.
Wow, well, that's the size discrepancy showing itself right here tonight. Colonial Theater in Sacramento. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice, nasty drop kick. You don't even want to play the rope game with Tyson Fury.
Matt
Fury, I'm sorry.
No big deal. Matt Fury with that amazing leaping ability and that drop kick. Tyson Reigns took one right on the chops and has not been the same since. Wow.
Yeah, he took a nasty missile drop kick.
Yeah, well, Matt Fury knows what to do and when to do it. A former champion here in TWF. In fact, one of our biggest shows ever, Real Mania, a few years back, he won the title in front of about 500 people at McClellan Air Force Base here in Sacramento, and Tyson Reigns really feeling it.
Tyson Reigns needs to look to break the rules right about now.
Well, our main event on this television broadcast will feature a scorned. He's not even a wrestler. He's a referee. He's JP Alexander. He's our senior official. He's been doing this for a while. He's been so absolutely blindsided, beat up, dry gulched by Omega lately. He's been so overwhelmed by Omega that he requested a match one-on-one with Christian Black, who is a former champion, held every title you can think of in this company. Maybe he's overmatched too, but he's got a lot of heart and guts for even trying it, I think.
He's a damn fool. He's a ref. Stick to what you know.
Tyson Reigns once again showing the strength advantage, but Matt Fury is not going to let that deter his efforts here at the Colonial Theater. Beautiful wrestling venue. We return to the Colonial Theater on December 16th, so all of you should be there in Sacramento. Plus, November 4th, Stockton Fairgrounds is on the horizon. You should be there. 5 p.m. special start time, November 4th, Stockton Fairgrounds. Vinny Massaro from Lucha Underground versus former UFC fighter Phil Baroni. That will be amazing.
And let's not forget my number one client, David Mitchell, will be the special guest enforcer referee.
Oh, wait it. Matt Fury, flying forearm in the corner, and Tyson Reigns is not moving. He might be out cold.
Wow.
That was a flying forearm in the corner with a ton of velocity and ferocity, and Tyson Reigns might be out cold.
That would be a tragedy.
Matt Fury,
come all the way from Reno, Nevada. Get out of the ring. Smart move. Get out of the ring.
Tyson Reigns. Talk about a crazy,
is this over? Are they calling it?
Crazy situation.
Make a decision, ref. This is... They're starting the count.
Tyson Reigns is not moving. Tyson Reigns got knocked out cold. No one really talks about the striking ability of Matt Fury, but look, he just showed it. You see owner the Jake with his son Ethan there. He's a little confused. What's going on? Is he...
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Matt Fury!
They call the match.
Oh, Tyson Reigns could not go on, could not continue. What a massive strike by Matt Fury, and let's get some medical attention here.
Oh, look how much he loves his opponent.
Well, Matt Fury, with that flying forearm in the corner, knocked him out cold.
Such a nice guy.
We've got some officials here helping him out. There's Keita Murray. There's Austin Grayson. Let's get him up. Let's get him some air.
Take this guy back to Reno. What a major disappointment.
Wow.
You know, I thought he had more than that. You come out here, you call for this match, and you get knocked right on your ass.
Well, what? You got to respect his guts, but he might have been in over his head.
I respect winners.
I don't respect you. We got a main event on the horizon. Thank you for joining us this week. Turmoil. November 4th, Stockton Fairgrounds, 1658 South Airport Way. Vinny Massaro versus Phil Baroni. You're going to be there. You're going to be there. And like us on Facebook, right, Matt?
Go to TWF on Facebook and give us a like.
Like it, love it, like it. Facebook is where it's at.
Folks, the plot thickens here at the TWF. Ron Rufio is back. Nice to see you. Corporal, excellent to see you too. Ron, you're back after an abduction?
Yeah. Freaking Vortex caught me from behind and he had me hostage for a while, but as you can see, if it wasn't for, it's real American right here. My tag team partner, Corporal Bogues, well, he saved me. I was out of the handcuffs. And Vortex, Joey Balls, you guys do owe us a tag team shot. So next October, or this October, I'm coming for you.
And Corporal. Excellent save, sir.
Both Balls and Vortex have felt my power. The covert clutch is a dangerous submission. Those belts are ours.
All right, JP Alexander, Christian Black. Who will emerge victorious? This is being billed as a street fight.
Another ref that thinks he's a fighter.
A very bad night of real media. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a real fighter. That's a real professional wrestler. This jabroni doesn't even belong in the same ring with this man.
Is he pouring popcorn on someone in the front row?
Yeah, that's
Real
what,
classy, Christian Black.
that's what Omega does.
You don't pour popcorn on people in the front row, thank you very much. No class.
Omega disrespects the fans, but they hate him so much, they come back to see if he's going to get his ass whipped this time. He's playing these fools.
Well, Christian Black has been champion all over. He has held every piece of gold this company has to offer many times over. A historic career for a man that started as a referee himself about 10 years ago. But JP Alexander is fed up. He's fed up. He knows that in the squared circle, he might be in over his head. He knows that. We're all aware of that. But he's showing guts and intestinal fortitude to just step in that ring and do what he can to try to beat down this tyrant we call Christian Black.
He's a wannabe dangerous Danny Davis.
Oh boy. WrestleMania 3 reference.
This guy is what CM Punk is in MMA.
Oh, you went there. In over his head.
He's like a security guard who thinks he's a cop.
Oh, man.
What is he wearing? What is that? Spray paint on a t-shirt?
It's called airbrush.
It looks ridiculous. This is a wrestling match. You don't even look like a wrestler.
You see the Deja Vu girls, I should say, finding their seats. Thank you so much for the sponsorship.
Love that sponsorship, ladies.
Also, big plug to the Inside BJJ podcast, who is sponsoring many TWF events. If you like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu / MMA, give it a listen. The guy sitting to my right anchors the festivities.
Get the name right.
Podcast.
Big MF. I am internet famous.
Yeah. And we
Check out the podcast,
we
though.
welcomed you to the festivities because of your MMA and grappling expertise.
And I'm internet famous, and I bring an audience to this thing we call TWF.
However, it seems like you've become an Omega and G-Force sympathizer since joining the booth.
I respect winners.
I respect JP Alexander. I respect his chutzpah, if you will. I respect the fact that he's stepping in there, maybe in over his head, but whatever. How do you get better in life? You face people better than you.
JP Punk does not belong to be in the ring with a man like Christian Black.
He will not be tapped out in 48 seconds. I guarantee you that. He's smarter than that. He will stick and move.
I wouldn't call this man smart.
Now, Christian Black already playing the mind games. I've gone into it in the past. Christian Black skipped grades in school. Christian Black might be, intelligence-wise,
Very intelligent man.
the most intelligent wrestler in TWF history. It's documented. He skipped grades in school because they were not challenging enough for him. He's an evil genius.
The man is a black belt in ring psychology,
Definitely.
which is why this jabroni ref is in. He's in the ocean swimming with a shark.
However, it seems like he's stalling now. You think it's mind games for a while, but then when you're having a fan check your boots for foreign objects. He's stalling. Let's do this. Maybe he doesn't want the all-out rage of JP Alexander.
He's playing mind games like he does every time he steps into that ring.
Well, let's see how well JP can do. He's been a referee for many years. He's been in the squared circle. He knows Christian Black like the back of his hand just from refereeing dozens of his matches. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's about as genuine as our president. Ah, there we go.
Oh, yeah, what a nice guy. Great sportsmanship.
Well, JP Alexander, obviously bigger and stronger than Christian. Kind of like our last matchup. Oh, stomp those digits.
How is that respected?
That is not, but that gets him closer to winning this thing. That's what it does. It's JP Alexander utilizing every resource he can to beat a former champion. It definitely was not nice, and you deserved it, Christian. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
There we
He
go.
ran right into that.
Yeah, trying to do the collar and elbow that starts 99% of wrestling matches, and Christian Black able to kick him in the stomach and do what he does to gain offensive momentum. Junkyard Dog, 1988, headbutt, and down he goes.
He was a victim of ring psychology. He ran right into that boot.
Yeah, well, you can say rookie mistake, this and that. Christian Black gets the advantage. Now talking some junk into his face, letting him know that, yes, I outsmarted you, kid. I outsmarted you. I kicked you in the stomach and made you feel every second of it. Oh, and now a poke to the eye. There we go. Christian Black doing
Once again,
everything he can, every dirty trick in the book to gain offensive momentum early on in this matchup.
You want to stomp on fingers now, kid?
Oh, yeah, you can't stomp on fingers if you can't see. If he fish hooks your eyes, you're not going to see anything except those bright lights.
Welcome to professional wrestling, ref.
Well, it's obvious. Yes, he needs more ring time. Yes, he needs more seasoning. Christian Black is a decade ahead of him as far as in-ring seasoning goes. But he's showing some guts, and you never know. It's just like in the world of MMA, which you are an expert in. You always have a puncher's chance. You always have that big knockout blow in your back pocket. Look what we saw earlier. Matt Fury with the flying forearm knocked Tyson Reigns out cold. If the same thing happens here tonight, you could see this referee beat Christian Black.
And that would launch his career right into the world of professional wrestling, which is why he's in the ring right now. Don't let all the other stuff fool you. He's looking for an opportunity.
Yeah. You call a spade, you know, you look for every opportunity you can. You spend years refereeing, but in the back of your skull, you're like, I want to be a wrestler. Like, I want to achieve in that squared circle. Woo, vicious chop.
But look, it's a dangerous sport. You go out there and get your ass whooped. You could get hurt. You're a ref.
And talk about a flurry. Talk about offensive flurry of chops and shots and elbows and forearms. And down goes JP. Now Christian utilizing that bottom rope and the leverage to stomp on the face of JP Alexander.
Quit now and save yourself.
JP is taking a beating. He's not even moving.
He's telling him to quit now and save himself the embarrassment of a beatdown. I don't think he's going to quit, Christian. He's not you. He's not going to hightail it out of there. He's going to do what he can. If it means getting your butt kicked and losing, oh well, you'll learn from it. I've seen many a competitor here in TWF start off.
Oh, God, that hurts.
Oh, look at that forearm shiver.
Good job by the ref there enforcing the rules.
I think he's a little intimidated by Christian. Look at the look on the ref's face.
Taking his time, dismantling his opponent. JP is in there with a shark. He's drowning right now.
Well, a lot of times, very arrogant cover there by Christian Black.
He barely kicked out when he just had a foot on his chest.
One more time, making the referee do work. Right shoulder comes up. Well, a lot of times in Christian Black's matches, you will see his Omega teammates, his Omega brothers, if you will, Jay Paul and Hakeem Okoro, at ringside, making sure, watching his back, making sure he doesn't lose, basically. Tonight, they are nowhere to be found. Now, does that speak that Christian is so confident he doesn't need their help? Or does it mean they're waiting in the back to strike when the time is right? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying we've seen everything over the years from Omega.
You could bet that Omega has a plan. That's for certain.
Yeah. When you talk about devious plans, when you talk about ways to achieve success here in TWF, Omega's at the top of the list with some great historic groups over the years. Oh boy. And this technically is a street fight matchup. This technically, no disqualifications, no countouts, as JP was dumped outside the ring a few seconds ago. Christian talking mess, talking crap to the Colonial faithful. We thank all of you for joining us. It's always a great time at the Historic Theater in Sacramento.
Not a great time right now for JP, though, is it, Jacoby?
Oh no!
Here comes the trash can right to the dome. I love it.
Oh.
Welcome to the 9th grade, kid.
Oh, and Christian Black, in very unceremonious fashion, puts that trash can on his face and levels it, and down goes JP Alexander.
Who wanted street fight rules now?
Well, JP thought that maybe this would help him.
Real smart. I want a street fight rules with Christian Black. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
But now it has definitely backfired at this juncture. Steel chair in the hands of Christian Black. I don't like the chances of JP. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, good God. Chair into the ring post, which therefore goes right into the throat of JP Alexander. Christian Black is dominating the proceedings here tonight.
100% legal.
Wow. Legal as a wrist lock, as some of my colleagues in the wrestling business would say. Oh boy.
How much more of this could JP take? He's just getting beaten.
Oh, chair meets spine. Oh, one more time. And it becomes the issue at hand. How much can Christian dish out, and how much can JP Alexander take?
I'll tell you what, this match should be stopped.
Oh, right on the spine. It's very hard to have a strength and leverage advantage on your opponent if your spine is throbbing every single solitary second. Big time chop on the chest, and JP needs to dig down deep and find something. Find some reason, find some incentive, find some, ignore the pain and go for it. You've been waiting months for this opportunity to face this guy that's bullied you forever here in TWF.
This reminds me a lot of CM Punk versus Mickey Gall.
It didn't go, a minute, let me tell you.
I'll tell you what, he's taking a beating, though. A beating.
All these people at the Colonial getting a first-hand look at the action. I never got that opportunity when I was a kid.
So you want to be a professional wrestler, eh?
Take a knee to the skull and a chair to the spine and tell me again you want to be a wrestler.
Oh. Right about now, JP is having dreams of reffing a match.
Well, speaking of wanting to be a professional wrestler, our head trainer here at TWF is Vinny Massaro from Lucha Underground. He can train you to be a professional wrestler. He's got 20 years in the business, an amazing mind for the business, show you the fundamentals and the psychology of being a professional wrestler. JP Alexander has attended some sessions.
I don't think he attended enough sessions because he's getting dismantled, he's getting destroyed. He's put up no offense in the last 10 minutes.
It is an ongoing work. It is an ongoing situation. Did you just dump water on the head of a fan? Is that what you do,
That's
Christian?
exactly what he did.
Terrible.
And what are they going to do about it? Nothing.
My point was, Vinny Massaro will show you how to be a great professional wrestler. We do Stockton Fairgrounds. That's a big dude. Oh, my goodness. And JP has got to find something. He's got to dig down deep and find something. This has been a domination, an annihilation.
This should be stopped.
Show your gut. Show your gut. Show your gut. Show your gut.
Wants to see his gut?
Looks like somebody here thinks they're a professional wrestler.
I think someone went next door and had some alcoholic beverages before the show, which many do at Cafe Colonial, the Colony, and other places surrounding this building. Oh no, oh no, oh! Well, here we go. It's snack bar time. Say hello to the family that runs the Colonial. Jim and his family have been great to us over the years. They run the snack bar. Say hello. Buy a hot dog.
Right about now, I bet the owners are wishing I didn't have a Street Fight Rules match in my building.
Oh, face first into that table, and Christian Black beating the living hell. They're out in the lobby. They're out in the snack bar area. Stockton Boulevard is just a few steps away. There's the box office. Oh, now I guess you're getting a tour of the Colonial Theater.
At what time do they call this match, Jacoby?
Well, he's still moving, though. He's still trying. He's still attempting to defend himself.
I don't call that moving. He's not even attempting to defend himself. He's taking a beating.
Well, Christian soaking in the booze. Soaking in.
That's a dimwit ref. This match should be stopped. Ow!
Oh, really?
You know, I'm gonna say that was a little out of line.
He put nachos in the face of a fan. Oh! And JP has recovered. JP has recovered from his injuries on the outside, and he's going after Christian Black. These people see it. I see it. This is your chance, JP. You've been waiting for a while. Come on. Do this. Shock the world. Upset. Yes. Double dose of beverage to the skull.
You pandered to the crowd. You just had your ass whipped for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but what's going on right now? They're not concerned with what happened 20 minutes ago. They're concerned with what's going on right stinking now, and Christian Black is getting his. Christian Black getting beat down, stomped to the face. He's definitely down.
Well, it was a nice sneak attack by JP. You got to hand it to him there.
Well, he recovered. He did something. I don't know if he got a Monster Energy drink from the snack bar or whatever, but the man is up and the man is still fighting. Christian Black now up to almost a vertical base. There we go. Kick to the chops. One more. One more time, and Christian Black is down. This could be upset city. I love it.
I would not even start to count out Christian Black. It's very naive and wishful thinking.
One more time, utilizing that leverage advantage. He's taller. He's stronger. Big strikes like that are going to have a big effect on his opponent.
He is a big guy.
Definitely. And if he could harness that size, knee to the face one more time, harness that size into something positive, we could see ourselves a big-time win for him.
I'm starting to get a little bit nervous here. This jabroni ref actually is thinking he's a fighter.
Well, he weathered the storm. He weathered the storm of punishment early on. Both competitors now back towards the ring area. Our cameraman trying to keep up. Thank you so much to the people that film these shows. We love it. Cheap shot, I believe, by Christian Black a moment ago to get himself some distance and some time. Oh, spear. Levels the midsection of JP with his own shoulder, spears him down.
And he's right back on top. I never had any doubt.
Oh, and he crotches him on the stairs that lead to the stage. Talk about utilizing your environment. There's a kick. Utilizing your environment for success. Christian Black. Make a wish, JP.
JP singing a high C note right now.
Yep.
His voice just went up 3 octaves.
Yeah, and Christian Black might have made a fundamental mistake not having his Omega brothers here at ringside. This has been a fight. This has been a brawl. This has been everything we thought.
It is shocking that Omega is not there with him right now.
Well, he's being cocky is what he was. But, I mean, you'd think he could win the match on his own accord. He's got more experience. He's been doing this longer.
You know, Jacoby, I gotta say, I really think this ref is a jabroni, but right now, he's surprising me.
He's surprising you with his non-jabroniness?
He's actually made this somewhat of a fight.
There we go. JP now trying to just get in the ring and fight back. Oh, what a shot delivered by the former champion, Christian Black.
Christian Black needs to finish this rep and finish him quick. Oh!
Reversal!
That's what I'm talking about.
Reversal on the Irish whip, and Christian Black goes face first into the steel chair. Pin him, JP, pin him!
And a kick out. That was close. That was close.
Close.
He didn't kick out by much.
In horseshoes and hand grenades, close only counts, and damn, that was close. Talk about upset city. The face of Christian Black went crashing into that steel chair. He miscalculated the Irish whip, though. His bigger opponent was able to reverse it, and Christian flying into the chair. He's dazed.
Danny Davis could wrestle.
His eyes are glazed over. Look at that. Christian's on Dream Street. Oh! He baited him in. Low blow. And down he goes.
Fully legal.
He was baiting him in. Oh! Double dose of damage to the twig and berries.
This has got to be close to the end.
Well, Christian trying to shake off. You can still see, though. You can still see he's feeling the effects of that chair shot. Again.
They say pick a body part and work on it.
That definitely is a body part. Oh. Well, JP is not going to go quietly into the night.
JP kicks out.
This is his Independence Day. Oh, left shoulder off the canvas, avoids losing one more time. But I've said this many times before, when you pin a guy, it's not always about winning. If you don't win, you're still making the other guy expend energy with every single kick out, especially now at this critical point of this matchup. JP has seen a ton of punishment. JP is on rubber legs.
He can't go much longer. Big clothesline.
Good God almighty, what a lariat.
Took his head right off.
JP out like a dollar store light bulb with that massive lariat by Christian Black moments ago. Yeah. Simple but effective.
And he's taking the high risk.
While thinking top rope, Christian Black taking many a foe out with that top rope over the years.
Here it comes. I don't think that JP's getting up. Oh!
Frog splash! Frog splash on the money by Christian Black.
This has got to be it. Oh, he kicked it. You got to be kidding me.
What? He's won championships with that frog splash. And Christian Black can't believe the heart of JP Alexander. He can't believe the fact, I don't know if it's rigor mortis or if it's kicking out. Either way, though, unable to secure the 3 count and absolutely befuddled with this situation.
Wow, I'm speechless.
What happens when you beat a guy down, you hit your finisher, and he kicks out? How deflating does that have to be to your ego? How deflating does it have to be to your game plan in winning a matchup?
Well, he should be arguing with the ref right now. He should be stomping on JP.
Oh, he's absolutely baffled with the situation. Oh, ran it Christian, able to hit a lariat, senton backsplash, and that's it. That's the lack of experience right there. He had an opening, but he did not know what to do with it.
Oh, he's getting destroyed. This is it.
One more kick out. Christian Black, out of frustration, couple of senton backsplashes, hit him with a bit of a clothesline to start the proceedings, and still unable to put him away, though.
This guy's better than Danny Davis.
Or Nick Patrick. Or Charles Robinson.
I'm almost impressed.
Any referee that has stepped between the ropes in the past to battle a foe, to battle a man that has bullied him. Earl Hebner.
Does JP have a twin? He's setting him up. Oh, and he
He got him. He got him. Accidentally ran into the referee.
He did it on purpose.
Accidentally, and the referee is hurt. The assigned referee.
He knows he has no chance in pro wrestling, so he took out the ref.
Down and oh no. You see Christian Black, he gave him the signal. Well, what does this mean? Oh, and boots a 63-yarder between the uprights. The referee still feeling the effects of that inadvertent shot moments ago. Oh, roaring elbow finds the jawbone. Wait.
And just when you think you have all the answers, Omega changes all the rules.
Oh, Hakeem Okoro just flattened him, leveled him, destroyed him.
Big trouble for the ref.
Oh, face first into the canvas. Black Assassin Hakeem Okoro has saved the day for Christian Black.
And I might remind you, fully legal.
Street fight environment, 100% legal. Christian Black with the victory. But I will say, it took a former TWF champion with one of his goons to help him to beat a referee. That's how much gut and promise that JP Alexander has showed here tonight, and more bullying continues.
How you like that, ref?
I don't like it one bit. Hakeem Okoro basically had to save this match for Christian Black. JP Alexander was about to shock the world, but it did not happen because of that man standing in the ring right there. Hakeem Okoro, his insurance policy, his backup, ensures victory for Christian Black. Boo this man.
He looks pissed.
November 4th, Stockton Fairgrounds. Be there, live and in person. Phil Baroni versus Vinny Massaro. You better be there. Subscribe on YouTube, Matt Freeman, Big MF.
I've already done it.
Tell your friends, tell your foes, tell everyone.
Christian Black, obviously you're exhausted after your match with JP Alexander. What's next for Omega, and what the heck? Why would a ref challenge you?
JP Alexander is a referee, and I'm a three-time TWF champion, three-time TWF TV champion, three-time tag champion, rookie of the year, referee of the year. I did his job, but it's JP. You see, this is sweat. This is not supposed to happen. Maybe I underestimated him. Maybe I didn't. Fact is all by myself. I beat him in a street fight, an Oak Park street fight. Didn't need any help. I had it well in hand. You saw that, didn't you, Jeff? You saw that. And then this idiot has the nerve to challenge the most dominant group in the history of this stinking company to another street fight, a six-man tag street fight? Ricky, what is he thinking about?
I can only guess.
I'm gonna say this, JP, I know you watch this. I know you're gonna see this. Hell, you might even stalk me on social media. I don't know. I don't care. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna bring my boys and my lovely lady. You find whatever pieces of garbage, sacks of blood that you wanna offer up to Omega, and we'll beat you down. You know why? Because as I said, we are the most dominant thing that has ever happened to TWF. And on a personal note, I'm gonna take great pride in not only ending your wrestling career, but your referee career as well. Mike, you see, I'm still a little sweaty. Most of it's his, some of it mine, most of it his. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't get out of here, so I can just take a moment and reflect on my victory, James, you're gonna get hurt.
I'm gonna go
Get
now.
out now.
Next time, Keita Murray. All that versus big, ugly J.D. Bishop. We don't even have a picture of him yet, but he's fighting on this show. Plus, Stairway to Hell ladder match, Anthrax versus Beast. Oh, I'm excited.
JP Alexander, you must be a bit disappointed. However, you've got something in the works for the future to get a little retribution, haven't you?
Yeah, man. You know, I came that close to beating him. You got everybody seen it. The audience seen it. The people home on TV seen it. I was that close to beating him. And then his buddies jump in like always. They play the numbers game with you. You know, it can never just be a fair one-on-one match. So you know what? Yeah, I decided to even up the numbers. And I decided to challenge him to a 6-man street fight. Omega versus me, 2 guys of my choosing. Honestly, I'm going back to training. I'm gonna work harder. I don't care what I have to do. I will take Omega down. Christian, if you're watching, come October, there's not gonna be no more advantages, disadvantages. Because you know why? It's gonna be you guys versus my guys. And we all know what happens when the score is even. That close. That close.
Can you give us an idea of who these guys might be?
You know, I'm gonna have to, honestly, I'm gonna have to look around the locker room, see, you know, who wants to stand up this fight with me against Omega. You know, I'm just a ref. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys respect me, some of them don't. It's part of the business. So I can't force somebody to be in a match with me. All I could do is show them how hard I could work, show them what the goal is, and hopefully I get 2 guys to you know, go into battle with.
Well, you certainly showed that tonight, sir. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.